Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. On the channel today, I'm taking a look at these special M.A.S.K lenticular rings that came with cereal boxes back in the 1980s. Now, ever since we were kids, getting a free toy inside your cereal box was something that we all look forward to. But I gotta tell you, if my breakfast cereal came with something that was M.A.S.K related, then I would have been eating a lot of these cereals every single day. And I wouldn't even care if it was the same flavor. Now, this promotion, from what I can tell, was advertised with Cocoa Puffs back in 1985, and you bought the cereal and you then get a free lenticular ring called a magic motion ring that would feature an image of a M.A.S.K vehicle, any one of the more popular ones from Series 1 of the Kenner toys, and the image would alternate between the vehicle's normal mode to its combat mode. Okay, it's a pretty cool gimmick and definitely one way for you to at least own a transforming visual of a M.A.S.K vehicle, since there were many kids all over the world who could not own the actual toys themselves. Now, the M.A.S.K toy line was very popular in the 80s, wasn't as huge as He-Man or Transformers, but it sure had a die-hard following, and if a cereal company was doing a promotion with it, then the brand definitely had hit the big time. So it says here that 5 of these rings were produced and you would get one with every cereal purchase. Of course, this promotion never ran here in Malaysia back in 1985, not as far as I can tell, but I do have one of the rings on hand, and this one came with a box of M.A.S.K stuff a few years ago, and it just so happens that the image here is that of what is perhaps the most iconic of all M.A.S.K vehicles, the Thunderhawk, the 1985 IROC Z flying Camaro as driven by team leader Matt Tracker. Now, the ring itself is very cheaply produced. The plastic here is on par with shampoo bottle quality, alright? But it does get the job done. And I thought that it was somewhat unique that while all of the M.A.S.K toys were produced in Asia back in the 80s, yet this merchandise ring item was made in the USA. Okay, so it's printed right here. On the rear interior, you also see the licensing information where it says M.A.S.K CPG Corp 1985. The lenticular image is just a circular cardboard that's stacked onto the plastic ring and held together by these extended sides. So, like I said, it's not a premium piece or anything like that, but the actual lenticular image of the Thunderhawk is still very cool looking, and you see how the image moves from its normal Camaro mode to combat mode, alright, with wings deployed and lasers blasting away. Now, this M.A.S.K Magic Motion Ring is certainly one of the better cereal toy promotions of the last 40 years. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it, and also if you had any of these back in the day or maybe even today. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Take care out there.